that you have started the internship and you have also allotted with the task. Might be that you are researching on the research paper for writing an article for website and all. This research session will be about legal research, where we'll explore the ingredient that how to actually do a legal research and how to get your content published and what are the essential ways in which you can ease your research methodology. Right? Because most of the time, either we are engaged in copying the thing, paraphrasing the thing, and that actually doesn't help us in the long run. So today we'll try to learn about the research ethics and methods through which we can enhance our research quality. Right. All right. So here you see legal research. Uh, Research could be different for different domains, different industries. Like if you are doing research for, let's say, MBA management organizations, so your research would be more about a non-doctrinal and it would be more about a qualitative research. So that depends upon in which uh, sector you are actually initiating research. To be precise in with this particular internship, your research would be doctrinal and more about a quantitative research, right? So just let's not talk only about the terminology. सिर्फ टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में बात नहीं करते हैं. We'll be talking about that what actually this means and how shall we proceed ahead. Right? So first thing which you do in your research is to analyze in which area you actually want to research. एक पहला चीज आपका होता है कि आप किस एरिया में रिसर्च करना चाहते हैं. राइट. एक बार आपने एक बड़ा एरिया सर्च कर लिया, उसके बाद आपका रिसर्च करना इजी हो जाता है. लेट्स से इफ यू आर गिवन अप विद द टॉपिक बाय योर मेंटर्स कि आपको लेट्स से होमोसेक्सुअल्स पे रिसर्च करने हैं या आपको लेट्स से ह्यूमन राइट पे रिसर्च करने हैं. तो ये आपका एक ग्रैंड एरिया डिसाइड हो गया जहां से आप अपना पहला टास्क शुरू करेंगे रिसर्च का. इसके बाद व्हाट यू शैल डू इज दैट यू शुड फ्रेम अ क्वेश्चन इन योर माइंड कि इस पर्टिकुलर ग्रैंड एरिया में रिसर्च क्यों करना है. लेट्स से given up with the task of writing a research paper on human right. So before starting your content and before framing of the title, what you should do is that what are the current issues that is there in human right and why you are asked to write on human right. I mean, you should ask this question to yourself and try to find out the answer. That would be very quick. एक पलक नहीं हो जाना चाहिए. जैसे कि आपको टॉपिक दिया गया ह्यूमन राइट में, तो आप बजाय इसके कि आप टॉपिक फ्रेम करके इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ ह्यूमन राइट एंड सो इसको फ्रेम करने से पहले आपके दिमाग में ये होना चाहिए कि ह्यूमन राइट पे आज क्यों बात करना चाहिए, क्या जरूरी है बात करने का. क्या आपको अफगानिस्तान के इशू पे क्वेश्चन करना है, क्या आपको म्यांमार के इशू पे क्वेश्चन करना है, क्या इंडियन ह्यूमन राइट पे क्वेश्चन करना है. आपका टॉपिक फ्रेम करने से पहले आपको एक क्लियर होना चाहिए कि किस एरिया में आप रिसर्च करना चाहते हैं. रिसर्च जैसा कि आप सभी कहीं ना कहीं आपने पढ़ा होगा, ये हमेशा जनरल टू स्पेसिफिक होता है. राइट. जनरल टू स्पेसिफिक. अब जनरल टू स्पेसिफिक का क्या मतलब हुआ कि आपने पहले ह्यूमन राइट टॉपिक सेलेक्ट किया. राइट. यू हैव सेलेक्टेड दिस टॉपिक ऑन ह्यूमन राइट एंड नाउ यू वांट टू रिसर्च एंड नाउ नाउ यू वांट टू गेट जेन्युइन कंटेंट आउट ऑफ इट. तो आप क्या करते होगे कि आप ह्यूमन राइट को इंटरनेट पे डालते होगे, गूगल पे. उसके बाद जो अच्छा कंटेंट मिला, अच्छा वाला कंटेंट मिला, वो आप उससे एक पेपर बनाने की कोशिश करते होगे. राइट. ऑनेस्टली अगर आप सब एनालिसिस करो तो मोर ओवर ऐसा करते हुए now herefore what you need to, because I've been receiving certain articles by your mentors, and then before publishing I was thinking that what difference are we making? Are we making any difference from other website that they are publishing the content on their website? Are we making any difference that reader would want to read your topic, would want to read your research paper? As a writer, our highest prestige rely in our customer, our readership. You must know that J.K. Rowling is the best-selling author, all-time best-selling author. Even she admitted that when the money she earned out of best-selling is not her happiness, but her readership makes her happy, right? That is why she published another book with different name so as to check that whether her brand name is more stronger or her writing skill is more stronger. The other book also was bestseller. So that is the prestige that rely with every reader, every writer, that it is heard. आपने आपने दुष्यंत कुमार को पढ़ा होगा. आपने कई सारे राइटर को, इस समय प्रेमचंद्र, तमाम राइटर्स को पढ़े होंगे. They are not earning out of your reading. The prestige that they carry with themselves is that I have the most reader on in my list, and that is how they are recognized. I mean, that is how you will be recognized when you have a audience, motivated, getting motivated by your write-ups. That is the difference which I and Team Into Legal want to create, is to make yourself a established writer. When you're looking forward to internship from Into Legal World, it's not just a piece of certificate, right? You can get it from anywhere in the market. What we are trying to give you is to bridge the gap between academic and the professional learning. आप अपने यूनिवर्सिटीज में इस तरह से नहीं कर पाएंगे. I mean, there must be classes on research. I was in IL. I am now in Oriental University. There are classes on IL. I keep on organizing webinars with students on different domains. लेकिन जो टास्क एज ए इंटर्न आपको दिया जा रहा है, जहाँ पे आपको काम करना होगा, to get praise, to get internship of the week award and all. The task that is attached to you is more important than the other thing, the awards that they attach to you. I mean, certificate, let's not talk about it. I mean, other things, knowledge that you gather from here is more important than anything else. That is why I asked the team to organize this session on research so as to keep you motivated. Not only that, to make you a better researcher. Because I myself, when I started my career with researching, I gradually published five law books, and three of which have been bestseller in the market. That I believe that if when I published those books, I was students only, and then I was like entrepreneur and nothing more than that. Now I have several credentials to my name. I believe that if that could be done as a amateur writer, I believe anyone else can do, and you can also do that. It would be great honor for me to publish your book at our platform, or I can ask my colleagues also to get your book published. First thing is that you should be motivated enough to write 60,000 words at least, right? So as I said, research should be from general to specific. Now when you want to research upon human right, जब आप human right पे रिसर्च करना चाहते हैं, तो पहला क्वेश्चन क्या होगा कि अभी करंट इश्यूज क्या चल रहे हैं. First we'll talk about current issues. Second grand question would be why आप ह्यूमन राइट पे क्यों रिसर्च करना चाहते हैं. That should be your prime question. And thereafter the important question that relies with you कि इस रिसर्च से, आपके कंटेंट से, आपके रीडर्स को क्या फायदा होने वाला है. What your readers readers will get out of your content. All you have to do is to answer these three questions. Benefits. All you have to answer these three questions at the beginning level. मैं नहीं कह रहा कि आप रिसर्च क्वेश्चन बनाए, रिसर्च हाइपोथेसिस बनाए, क्योंकि ये एलएम और पीएचडी के लेवल की टास्क होगी. आई मीन ग्रेजुअली आई बिलीव दैट यू विल बी एबल टू लर्न दैट एज वेल. लेकिन अभी के लिए यू कैन रिलाई ऑन these three questions silently in your mind कि आप ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हो, and thereafter you'll proceed to writing a framing a topic. Now when you are framing a topic, the first thing as an article writer, when you are writing an article, the first thing that you should do is to make your topic interesting and attractive, because there are lots of topic on the internet. It will go around, and there are very less chances that people will click on your article. So people will only click on your article when the topic is itself interesting and promising something new to the readers. आपके टॉपिक तभी चूज किए जाएंगे, तभी कोई उस पर क्लिक करेगा जब वो रीडर्स के लिए प्रॉमिसिंग होगा, उस पे वो क्लिक करके कुछ नया फाइंड आउट करेंगे, या एट्रैक्टिव होगा. एट्रैक्टिव इन द सेंस कि दे कैन नॉट अवॉइड दिस टॉपिक, राइट. Second thing which you do is that your framing of the title should be from general to specific. I'll tell you how to do that. जैसे कि ह्यूमन राइट पे आपको टॉपिक है ना. नाउ your topic can be like anything, but what you should choose is that why situation in Afghanistan is glorifying or attracting the attention of human right protectors. तो ये आप जब ये क्वेश्चंस कर रहे हैं, ये क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं, तो रीडर्स के माइंड में इसका आंसर फ्रेम कर रहा है. रीडर्स इसको ढूंढना चाहते हैं कि क्यों ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है कि अभी ह्यूमन राइट एक्टिविस्ट अफगानिस्तान में अफगानिस्तान के इशूज के लिए अफेक्टेड है. क्या what are the prime causes of human right violation in Afghanistan, and how India will be impacted out of it. I mean, you have heard that ambassador of, there is no ambassador, Indian ambassador in Afghanistan right now, and Afghanistan is threatening to pull its ambassador from India. Actually, अभी जो ambassador है अफगानिस्तान का इंडिया में, उनका तालिबान से कोई संपर्क नहीं है. He was the ambassador before coming of Taliban in power. वो प्रेसिडेंट के भेजे गए एम्बेसडर है. तो अभी इशू ये है कि ये नेटवर्क नहीं बन पा रहा है. They have rejected the ambassador of Afghanistan that was sent by president. तो इन सभी इश्यूज पे आपको हाईलाइट कर सकते हो, और ये हाईलाइट भी तब होगा जब आप पेपर एटलीस्ट वंस इन अ डे, एटलीस्ट फ्रंट पेज भी, फ्रंट पेज एंड सेकेंड पेज विच इज कॉन्टिन्यूमेंट्स ऑफ फ्रंट पेज ओनली. तो अगर आप ये पढ़ते हैं, तो मुझे लगता है कि इट विल बी ग्रेट फॉर यू, गुड फॉर you to go ahead with things. Also, we have WhatsApp group in the name of IW Notes, and we have also Telegram group. You may join that group to get notes, and you may also join our IW quiz group to engage in daily quiz thing. Also, there is a group on Instagram on ILW Law Notes, and this group is particularly dedicated with notes and sending out papers and all. So I think that this task will benefit you in the long run. See how now again back to the point how we are framing the title, how to frame the title. So as I told, your point of view should be from general to specific. Let's say human right is a topic. What we are doing is that we are bottling down, the issue to the very specific problem, right? अब जैसे हमने लिखा कि what are the prime causes, what are the, let me एम आई ऑडिबल टू एवरीवन?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
आप
sir,
लोग को
your
समझ में तो
voice
आ
is
रहा है ना?
lagging. Yes, sir.
एक्चुअली यहाँ लाइट कट गई है अभी अभी। आई थिंक 2-3 मिनट में आ जाएंगे। वाईफाई कनेक्शन वीक हुआ है अभी, तो प्रॉब्लम दैट इज वाई। आप लोग को समझ में आ रहा है बाकी चीजें ना, कैसे हम लोग प्रोसीड कर रहे हैं, क्या समझाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं?
जी सर.
ऑलराइट, कोई भी क्वेश्चन होए जस्ट आस्क मी अबाउट इट। आई स्टॉप देयर एंड एक्सप्लेन यू। This is important that you people, every one of you should know about research thing, at least basic part of it. I won't take you to research methodology. मैं रिसर्च मेट्रोलॉजी, रिसर्च डिजाइन इस पे नहीं बताऊंगा अभी, क्योंकि ये पीएचडी और एलएम लेवल की चीजें हैं। इसमें अभी आपके आर्टिकल राइटिंग पार्ट के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं। हालांकि विल कंडक्ट 2-3 सेशन विथ यू, and in one of these session, I'll throw a glimpse upon research design and research methodology.
Okay, sir.
All right, so we are framing the topic. Now, let's say we are to write upon human rights. Human rights के बारे में लिखना है। तो what are the prime causes of human right violation in Afghanistan, and how it will impact India? Oh, writing. All right. तो is able to grab it? क्या लिखा है हमने? What are the prime causes of human rights violation in Afghanistan and how it will impact India? अब देखो इसमें जो कीवर्ड यूज किए गए हैं, ये रिसर्च को फ्रॉम जनरल टू पर्टिकुलर लाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। कैसे? हमने प्राइम कॉजेस के बारे में पूछा, दैट टू इन अफगानिस्तान, और उसमें भी आई हैव कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड माय इशू पर्टिकुलरली टू इंडिया, कि इंडिया को इम्पैक्ट कैसे करेगा। I could have written that what are the prime causes of human rights violation, right? अगर आप लोग ये फ्रेम कर रहे होंगे तो आप लोग ये करेंगे कि what are the prime causes of human rights violation, right? अब इसमें आप जब इन दोनों टॉपिक में आप डिफरेंस देखें कि जब आप टॉपिक लिख रहे हैं व्हाट आर द प्राइम कॉजेज ऑफ ह्यूमन राइट वायलेशन, ये काफी ग्रैंड टॉपिक हो जाएगा। इसमें आप अफगानिस्तान के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, क्यूबा के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, सीरिया के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, म्यांमार के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। नथिंग इज क्लियर, कुछ भी क्लियर नहीं है अभी, राइट? तो आपका क्या होगा कि जब आप रिसर्च पेपर लिख रहे होंगे तो आपको कंटेंट तो जरूर मिल जाएंगे अलग अलग कंट्रीज के, लेकिन आप कहना क्या चाहते होंगे वो क्लियर नहीं होगा। जब वो क्लियर नहीं होगा तो रीडर्स को उस आपके पेपर से कुछ नहीं मिलना, सिवाय एक और आर्टिकल जो अलग अलग आर्टिकल की कलेक्शन है ना। आपको जो करना है कि अपने टॉपिक, अपने राइटिंग स्पेसिफिक रखना है, ताकि आप उससे कुछ नया निकाल पाए। जैसे सपोज अपन इंटरनेशनल लॉ पे लिख रहे हैं, इंटरनेशनल लॉ पे लिख रहे हैं तो सोर्सेज ऑफ इंटरनेशनल लॉ, ये भी टॉपिक हो सकता है। पीपल्स हैव गिवन मी दिस आर्टिकल बेस्ड ऑन दिस। See, the article on sources of international law is, like there are n number of articles. What your approach should be to how the sources of international law is impacting or will impact Indian relation with foreign state. अब ये स्पेसिफिक हो गया कि आप इंडियन रिलेशन के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं फॉरेन रिलेशन से, बेस्ड ऑन सोर्सेज ऑफ इंटरनेशनल। तो आप जितने भी सोर्सेज हैं उसको इंडियन कंटेक्स्ट में बात करने की कोशिश करेंगे। ये एक नया अप्रोच होगा। Everyone is getting what I'm trying to say? ये आर्टिकल फ्रेमिंग सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये सभी को बहुत ही तरीके से क्लियर होना चाहिए। आरओसी, अप्रूवा, दृष्टि, कोई भी क्वेश्चन आप लोग को?
Sir, actually, when you give up a topic to make a research, so first step we are going to find that why. So after that particular thing, we have to collect the information from the Google itself, because I specifically do that same thing, because when I don't have any kind of reliable books right now, and right now I'm in the starting stage of the law. So I don't have any proper guidance when it comes to finding a few things, and sir.
That is why we are here, isn't it?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, I got it, sir. But still, if some basic knowledge, if I do, yesterday I was ma'am asked me to, mention some provisions, so I was not knowing those. So, I have to take it from the Google, right? Or we have to find it in some other websites or books, sir.
Right, let me explain you. First thing is that how we are framing the title. First thing would be framing of the question, and second thing would be how we are framing the title. So आपको जो टाइटल मिला आपको जब आपको बोला गया आर्टिकल लिखने के लिए तो व्हाट वाज योर फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड हैव यू वर्कड अपॉन क्वेश्चन कि इस पर्टिकुलर डोमेन में आपके टाइटल क्या थे रिसर्च पेपर के हुआ
Stages of civil suits in India.
स्टेजेस ऑफ सिविल सूट्स इन इंडिया राइट
Yeah, sir.
इसमें इसमें अगर आप इंटरनेट पे देखोगे तो बहुत सारे आर्टिकल्स मिलेंगे ये आप इसमें आप क्या कर सकते थे कि स्टेजेस पहला क्वेश्चन हुआ है जैसा कि हमने बोला कि हम ये जानने की कोशिश करेंगे कि इस पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक पे हम क्यों लिखना चाह रहे हैं और क्या दूसरा क्वेश्चन कि रीडर्स को इस पे नया क्या मिलने वाला है तो अगर आप स्टेजेस पे लिखना चाह रहे हैं तो क्वेश्चन कैन बी व्हाट आर द स्टेजेस ऑफ क्रिमिनल ट्रायल इन इंडिया बेस्ड ऑन द रिकमेंडेशन और लैंडमार्क जजमेंट इनमें से कोई भी वर्ड यूज कर सकते हैं बेस्ड ऑन द लैंडमार्क जजमेंट ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट गेट इट आपने क्या किया आप बात वही कह रहे हैं और हाउ लैंडमार्क जजमेंट्स ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट हैज regularized or advanced the stages of criminal trial in India. इन सभी टाइटल में आप बात वही करना चाह रहे हैं आप स्टेजेस बताएंगे लैंडमार्क जजमेंट बताएंगे और प्रोविजंस बताएंगे आपका कंटेंट मोर ओवर सेम होने वाला है जो चेंजेस आएंगे आपके कंटेंट में सिर्फ यह है कि आप किस तरह से उस बात को रखते हैं अदरवाइज मोर ओवर कंटेंट वही होने वाला है आपने क्या किया कि जब आपने टाइटल फ्रेम किया तो आपने इसको अट्रैक्टिव बना दिया इसको स्पेसिफिक कर दिया और इसमें कुछ यूनिकनेस लगा दिया है ना अभी आपका टाइटल यूनिक है आप समझ रहे हैं अपूर्वा
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
है ना अब ये
Yeah,
टाइटल
sir.
आपका किसी भी इंटरनेट पे ऑलरेडी जो टाइटल है उससे मैच नहीं कर रहा
Yeah,
इससे
sir.
आपको फायदा क्या होगा कि आप ऑडियंस के अटेंशन अपने रीडर्स के अटेंशन को गैदर कर पाएंगे ज्यादा से ज्यादा
Oh,
लोग आपके आर्टिकल को पढ़ेंगे अप्रिसिएट करेंगे
okay, sir. Okay.
है ना
Yeah, sir.
मेरा टाइम रेगुलर बेसिस पे थोड़ा सा बिजी है इसलिए वन टू वन में सभी को नहीं टेक्स्ट कर पाता हूँ इनफैक्ट जो इंटर्न्स या टीम मेरे एंड मतलब इसलिए आई एम अनेबल टू गेट हेल्प यू एवरीवन लाइक दैट but still you have your mentor with you I mean they may communicate with me and then we will solve the question if anyone have any problem with the topic or anything get back to your mentor ask them to
Okay, sir.
elaborate it a bit more right they'll
Okay, sir.
text me or they will reply you by themselves right
Sure, sir. Sure.
आरुषि आपका टॉपिक क्या था
Sure, sir.
Sir, my first task was to make a video on legal research topic, and I choose the topic sexual harassment of women at workplace.
all right sexual harassment of women right at workplace so it could be framed that what are the impact of sexual harassment of sexual harassment of women at workplace in, let's say, technology sector और in education sector. तो बजाय इसके कि अपन इन जनरल बात कर रहे हैं, लेट्स से अपन बात कर रहे हैं सेक्सुअल हरासमेंट ऑफ वुमेन एट वर्कप्लेस इन जनरल, nobody, I mean very less amount of people is going to will be interested in hearing you. क्यों? क्योंकि your topic is very general and it is not touching a particular segment. Let's say if you're talking sexual harassment of women in litigation, अब ये टेंशन ड्रॉ कर रहा है, और how women should protect themselves from being sexually harassed in the field of litigation. Arusi, are you able to gather it?
Yes, sir, I understand it. Thank you, sir. Sir,
आपका
but
कंटेंट,
we need to choose a particular topic, means for targeting the specific field like technology, as you said, technology, litigation, so we can get the attention of the readers.
right. Your topic should always be from general to specific. This is first and foremost ingredient of research. इसके अलावा कोई ट्रिक है ही नहीं.
Sir, can you suggest me some more thing? Currently, I'm writing research paper on the right to die with dignity. So how can I
See,
make
again,
it?
right to die with dignity. Again, this is very generic topic. आप किस सेगमेंट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, किस एज ग्रुप के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, किस स्टेट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, आई मीन आप वेजिटेटिव स्टेट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, एक्टिव स्टेट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, नहीं पता. जैसे आप डिग्निटी की बात कर रहे हैं, ऑब्वियसली आप वेजिटेटिव स्टेट की बात कर रहे हैं. वेजिटेटिव स्टेट क्या होता है कि जब कोई पैरालिसिस हो जाता है, वो अपनी आंखें, मतलब वो अपनी बॉडी को किसी किसी पार्ट को फंक्शन नहीं कर सकता, उसे कहते हैं वेजिटेटिव स्टेट. यहाँ पे सुप्रीम कोर्ट की ऑलरेडी जजमेंट है कि इस पर्टिकुलर केस में आप यूथनेसिया आप प्रोवाइड डॉक्टर विथ रिकमेंडेशन ऑफ चीफ क्लास मजिस्ट्रेट उनको यूथनेसिया प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं आफ्टर द ऑर्डर ऑफ कोर्ट. तो ये प्रोसेस है, यहाँ पे जो लाइफ है एक्सटिंग्विश कर दी जाएगी, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली उस पर्सन को भी लगने लगेगा किसी स्टेज पे कि अब वो खुद के लिए भी बर्डन हो गया है, राइट, तो अपनी लाइफ एक्सटिंग्विश करना चाहेगा. लेकिन आप जब राइट टू लाइफ विद डिग्निटी की बात कर रहे हैं, तो आप इसको और स्पेसिफिक करने की कोशिश करेंगे, है ना. तब आपका आर्टिकल इंटरेस्टिंग होगा, अट्रैक्टिव होगा, और किसी एक पर्टिकुलर सेगमेंट पे फोकस कर रहा होगा. समझ रहे हैं आप?
Yes, sir.
ग्रेट. दृष्टि, आपको क्या टॉपिक दिया गया था? एनी प्रॉब्लम विद दैट? क्या करना चाह रहे हैं आप?
Sir, it was generalized that first it was women's reservation bill.
विमेन्स रिजर्वेशन बिल जो अभी भी आया है.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you could have asked question to the audience, why there is need of women's reservation bill after 75 year of independence, and you could have answered positively in your paper कि आज 75 years of independence के बाद भी patriarchal society है, women right violation हो रहे हैं, जो अलग अलग फैमिली लॉज में भी एक कंसिस्टेंट ह्यूमन राइट्स की बात नहीं हो रही है, अभी भी डाउरी डेथ और डाउरी के केसेस चल रहे हैं. तो यू कुड हैव आस्क्ड क्वेश्चन, यू कुड हैव सजेस्टेड आंसर टू योर रीडर्स, और आप इसको एक फेमिनिस्ट व्यू में इसको आगे पोर्ट्रे कर सकते थे कि आज 75 इयर्स के बाद भी विमेन्स रिप्रेजेंटेड नहीं है. If you talk about women's in job, if you talk about women's in parliament, if you talk about women's as a prime minister, we have limited data. एक prime minister, I believe, Sonia Gandhi was not a prime minister, so one prime minister in these 75 years of independence. This is a question on Indian democratic society, that we are a democratic society with mass attendance and mass voting. Hello, am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, all right. So is it not that women are represented in democracy? आज 75 years of independence के बाद भी उन्हें क्यों सेकंड एसेट बनना पड़ रहा है घर का? So you could have move forward with some feminist ideas, some mind blowing ideas, and believe that you'll be doing in the paper. आपने लिख लिया पेपर, आप लिखेंगे दृष्टि?
Sir, I have to.
All right. If you're writing on it, put this ingredient in your paper. I believe that this will be targeting to right audience. I believe that you'll be getting more than 2,000 clicks on your paper itself. Also, जब आप अपने काम से अटैच हो जाते हैं, when you love your work, you give your passion and you give extra effort to your work. When see, I love teaching. So when it's come to teaching about research methodology or teaching about something, I put my extra effort to make it more informative, more communicative. I put my efforts apart from the effort that usually teacher does, right? So that is there in your mind that when you love your work, you do extra thing. दृष्टि, आप जब इस एंगल से दिखने की कोशिश करेंगे ना, जिसमें आपकी फीलिंग्स पोर्ट्रे होगी, तो आप सिर्फ पेपर पे नहीं रुकेंगे. You'll discuss with your friends. I'm sure you'll discuss with your faculties. You will discuss and you will make a video on it. You will try to make yourself heard. Right? You will join national seminars and you will shout out there. Ki why after 75 years of independence, right of women is still important and they shall be represented in parliament. So work on it. Next we have Kasaf Ali. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Yes, sir.
What was your topic?
No, sir, I have not given any topic yet. Our task was to create a video.
You are intern under.
Yes, sir.
आप किसके अंडर, मतलब मेंटर कौन है आपका?
Sir, Shweta ma'am.
ऑल राइट. सो आपको वीडियो बनाने को बोला गया है?
Yes, sir. Like we have completed a task. The next task is for, I suppose, is for poster making.
Poster making, all right. So video, while you are making a poster, while you are making the video, what was your topic?
So it was on uniform civil code, like public and political discourse on it.
All right. What was your specific topic that you have put in your research paper?
Like in as in video.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was public opinion and political discourse on uniform civil code. So the
All
generic
right.
one was uniform civil code, and I chose the particular that is specific, which is public opinion and political discourse.
All right. So still, I am finding it quite generic. Why
Mhm.
I'm saying so, because you haven't indicated that what segment are you trying to target. I mean, inform civil code, what impact is it it will be creating. Why I'm saying so, because see, inform civil code will be implemented based on what? So I mean, which
Mhm.
sector you are targeting? Either you're talking about human right, or you're talking about personal right. So
Uh,
inform civil code
mhm.
in regards to certain section of society. Will inform civil code be harmful to certain section of society? So either you may have asked question about it, क्योंकि inform civil code पे आज के डेट में डेटा बहुत
Yes, sir. Right.
है ना? तो you need to make your paper specific, interesting and unique,
Okay, sir.
right?
Got.
So to do that, you may innovate something in the paper that you're talking about inform civil code. That's okay, but inform civil code, uh, either you are focusing upon the positive aspect. Let's say you are focusing upon positive aspect. So
Hmm.
exploring the benefit of inform civil code for Indian society.
Okay, sir.
This is a paper. So now you're talking about Indian society and you're talking about benefits. Let's see your negative side. So
Hmm.
your top could be uh, why inform civil code, or how inform civil code will uh, will be a curse for let's say certain section of society, or
Hmm.
do we really think that uniform civil code will cater every section of society? You're asking a question with audience. Now we'll try to answer it by explaining into different examples the diversity that we have in India and the diversity that we want to protect in India, because India is a country of unity with diversity,
Yes, sir. Right.
right? So whatever is your point of view, try to make them heard.
Hmm.
It could not be generic.
Okay, sir.
Right. Khushi,
Hello.
yes, Khushi. So, what was your topic?
So I was asked to write an article on obscenity.
Obscenity. That's it. What's your topic? I mean, the
Uh,
topic.
Obscenity in India.
Obscenity in India.
Yes, sir.
Again, same goes with you. That it could have been a more specific, and it could have been a more attractive. It could have been more attractive way. Don't you think so?
Yes, sir.
Let's say if we're talking about obscenity, but what exactly is the definition of obscenity? I mean, you could have questioned and you could have thrown a glimpse upon Indian society. Like
Uh,
we talk about that Khajuraho temple, and we talk about Kam Sutra as a book. So you could have glimpse upon here that how exactly is that Parliament is describing obscenity, and what should be a limitation of it.
okay.
I mean, whatever is your perspective, I'm getting on one perspective only. So you could have explained it in more convenient way and more descriptive way to make it more specific rather than generalizing and talking about obscenity.
Okay.
So you tell me that now how is you framing your topic after hearing all of these examples?
Um, what, sir?
आप ये कैसे टाइटल फ्रेम करेंगे? अभी ऑब्सोनिटी पे आपको टाइटल फ्रेम करना होगा, तो कैसे फ्रेम करेंगे?
Obscenity in social media.
और इसको और स्पेसिफिक करना है अभी, और थोड़ा सा और स्पेसिफिक करना है.
Mm, mm,
Let's say we're talking about social media. I'll give you example. So impact of obscenity is spread over social media to younger section of society. Let's say young generation.
yes,
तो
sir.
अब आपने क्या किया है कि आप यंग जनरेशन के बारे में बात करने वाले हैं. I mean, all the content that has been circulated on social media, I'm talking about Instagram, TikTok, and such other platforms. Don't you
Mm,
think so? People with
yes, it will
like
create
13 year,
more
15 year
impact
of age,
on people.
people, because they're not mature, and
Yes,
they'll drastically, fall a prey to it.
yes,
And you also have examples. I mean, you'll find the case laws, you will find an examples on several papers and so several case laws, so you can exactly cater your audience. And I think this paper is going to be a good paper. I mean, this paper we could also circulate with it in our webinars and all. तो आप इसको सोचना होगा. First thing is that why you are talking about obscenity, right? The moment we know that what is the current problem that is there in society, and that is why they're talking about so obscenity, second question would be that how it is going to benefit freedom. ये
okay,
दो क्वेश्चन आप 5 सेकंड में सॉल्व कर लो. दैट्स इट.
okay.
है ना?
Good morning, sir.
गुड
Yes, sir.
मॉर्निंग.
Sir, suppose there are no precedents to a paper, to a
Mm-hmm.
topic,
Mm-hmm.
and the thing can be only based on your logic and opinion because there are no such sources. The only thing which gave the idea was a case filed by a person. So, sir, I am talking about a case named NCT Delhi versus Union of India, where
Mm-hmm.
state has a locus standi, and on Article 32 they approached the court against the Union of India that a legislation is inconsistent. So there are no such precedents to say that under Article 32 a state can also move on PIL. So how can we proceed into writing a research paper in this topic? What are the reliable sources that we
What
can
what
follow?
was your what was your last line under Article 32? There is no precedent. What was your last line?
So there is no precedent that a state can move for remedy under Article 32.
All right. So here itself you have the topic in your hand that whether state can move under Article 32 of the Constitution of India. State,
Yes.
whether a state can avail the jurisdiction of Article 32 under Constitution of India. So your question itself is answer to your problem, and your question, the question that you are facing, it must be that must be the question of larger audience as well, larger readers as well, right? You have made a move, and now when you'll be writing that whether a state can avail the jurisdiction of Section 30, Article 32 under Constitution of India, they'll try to explore different examples, different case laws where such thing were possible or not. And
Sir,
then,
actually, there is no such case laws. The only thing I am relying upon is the definition of person given by, under a Supreme Court has briefly defined the word person, and it has excluded state. Now, fundamental rights can be breached uh, by the state and against the citizens or person. Now, if person the definition of person does not include state, then how state can go in writ petition?
that is the answer of your problem. So when you are framing in question, you may also ask question to your audience. When you're framing in title, you can also ask question to your audience that आपने ये question पूछा whether the state can avail jurisdiction of Article 32. Now that you are answering this could be the conclusion or argumentative part in your answer. You're getting it?
So can we base on research paper on a neutral point of view?
You could be, but when you are asking a question and that too legal, let's say the question is that what is the definition of no definition would be in mid sense as well. Let's say we have concluding question, any concluding question based on CRPC or let's what and all. Law is always conclusive. It's not exclusive. I mean, articles could be exclusive in the sense that it is welcoming some more categories. It's say like we are talking about Article 15. Article 15 is inclusive. उसमें और भी कैटेगरीज ऐड किए जा सकते हैं, लेकिन लॉज इन जनरल कंक्लूसिव होता है. व्हाट इट मींस इज दैट आपने चोरी किया, आपको पनिशमेंट मिलेगा, क्लियर है, यहाँ कंफ्यूजन नहीं है ना? तो जब आप लीगल एक्सपेक्ट में बात कर रहे हैं तो आपका आंसर, आपका कंक्लूजन बहुत ही क्लियर होना चाहिए. वेदर स्टेट कैन अवेल द जुडिक्शन ऑफ आर्टिकल 32, आपका आंसर यस और नो में कंक्लूजन में आनी चाहिए. कर सकता है, नहीं कर सकता, क्लियर.
No, sir. If we are not framing questions in our title, but we are just mentioning that what are Article 32 and it's beyond its horizon. If we are giving such kind of
No, this
title
is very
and then
generic. This is very generic title. Article 32 beyond its horizon. This is
sir,
very
but
generic title.
Sir, if we are basing our answer upon a yes or a no, and later on it proves that it cannot be, then becomes problematic, no? So
No,
because
no,
there
no,
is
no.
no conclusiveness to the question.
No, no, there is no problem with that. See, your whatever hypothesis you have in your mind, that could be wrong also, and that could be right also. ये बहुत ही जेन्युइन है, ये पीएचडी लेवल पे भी फेस करने को मिलता है कि आपने जो हाइपोथेसिस, जैसे कि आप जो आंसर बोल रहे हैं अभी, ये आपका हाइपोथेसिस है। अब ये हाइपोथेसिस सही भी हो सकता है, गलत भी हो सकता है। जब रिसर्च करेंगे तो विल गेट टू नो दैट ओके ओके माय हाइपोथेसिस वाज रॉन्ग। So through the argumentation part and slowly concluding your question, it yourself mentioned that state can avail the jurisdiction or cannot avail the jurisdiction. Whatever there is based upon your research, that should be your conclusion.
Okay, sir.
है ना, इसमें कोई गलत नहीं है कि आपका जो है कंक्लूजन आपके अगेंस्ट जा रहा है। लेट इट गो, ये तो अच्छी बात है। इवन इन पीएचडी व्हेन यू गो फॉर दिस थिंग, आई मीन यू आर इन फर्स्ट, व्हाट ईयर यू आर, किस ईयर में है आप?
So fourth.
फोर्थ ईयर। यू आर समवेयर समवॉट नियर टू एलएलएम। एलएलएम करेंगे आप?
Yes, sir.
एलएम में और आपके फिफ्थ ईयर में भी मुझे लगता है कि आपको रजिस्ट्रेशन लिखना होगा, बट that doesn't conclude anything. I mean, that is nowadays entire academic part is not on serious note. I mean, आप चाहें तो चीजें एडजस्ट भी हो सकती हैं, लेकिन कभी नहीं करना, आप शॉर्टकट कभी नहीं लेना। That way, that will anyway will impact you. If you take shortcuts in academic, that is going to impact you in long run. So better to labor hard when you have the time. Talking about this particular thing, it is very much okay to conclude your paper against you, and that is also appreciated when you talk about higher education. That is appreciated, so you don't have to worry about that. Whatever is the conclusion, honestly write it in there, and there is no doubt that your paper title of the paper is, should be from general to specific. There is no doubt on that. तो आप अगर इससे बचने के लिए किसी भी रीजन से जनरल जेनरिक टॉपिक रखते हैं, तो सी एज ए लॉ स्टूडेंट, आई मीन यू कैन गेट इट पब्लिश समवेयर और अदर। there are lots of website working on legal research, so you may get it published over there. But if you want to learn something for longer run, learn it nicely so that it may help you, it may actually benefit you, right?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
And next we have Manju.
Hi, sir.
Hi. So, what was your topic?
My topic was interstate water disputes, sir.
Interstate corporate dispute.
Water dispute.
All right. You have heard several examples. Can you reframe it and make it from general to specific?
No, sir, I didn't make specific. It was a general one.
All right. Interstate, come again with the topic.
Interstate water disputes.
Interstate water dispute.
Yes, sir.
All right. So your topic would be that how interstate water dispute is disturbing the pristine concept of democracy in India. So you're not only talking about now, you're not only talking about interstate water dispute, but also talking about democracy, of the functioning of democracy, and the impact of like this dam between Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Yes, I'm right. There is dam between Kerala and Tamil Nadu, and that has been built by British long back in 1830. So the dam has been functioning since then. हो क्या रहा है कि जब वहां से पानी अभी डैम बीच में है, केरला और तमिलनाडु के बॉर्डर के बीच में है, और वहां पे मेंटेनेंस किसका होगा और उससे इम्पैक्ट कौन होगा? इससे दोनों ही स्टेट के लोग इम्पैक्ट हो रहे हैं और दोनों ही स्टेट के लोग खतरे में हैं। तो आई मीन यू कुड do a little research, and I think it will broaden the scope of the topic. this will help you. This is going to help you in long run.
Okay, sir.
You get it? कैसे करना है?
Yeah, sir. I didn't make it specific. I either have to choose any one of the issues. I didn't choose them. I've explained in a general way.
Not a problem. That is why you are interning with into legal world and be that of your benefit.
Now I understood, sir, how to go with the topic.
Good. Next we have is अभी आप सभी कोई भी मीटिंग लीव नहीं करना, सेशन लीव नहीं करना. In the last, I'll conclude it because I'm going very specific. Because Sweta, are you there in session?
Yes, sir.
We'll take some more time. So you may either call consumer student and Chetan sir itself in this session. Uh, he'll continue after we end the topic, or you may ask him to wait a bit because अभी भी कुछ students बाकी हैं. I think that it is important to cater their needs.
Okay, sir.
So
Sir,
you
I'm
can do.
also left.
Yeah, lots of you are left. So I'll go very specific because this will benefit you. And with it, आपसे भी रहेंगे because I have seen that एक दो बच्चे अभी they have left probably because of network connection also. Let it be so. So Nancy, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Again, what was the topic?
सर एक्चुअली वीडियो क्रिएट करना था तो उसमें टॉपिक जुडिशरी वर्सेस लेजिस्लेचर था.
Judiciary versus legislature था.
यस सर.
Uh, can you reframe it and make it more specific?
यस सर एक्चुअली मैंने इसको जब उसमें वीडियो क्रिएट किया तो इसमें मैंने फर्स्ट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन अमेंडमेंट या जो पार्लियामेंट थी उसने जुडिशरी के जजमेंट को चेंज कर दिया था.
No,
जैसे
I'm not talking about your content. I'm talking about your topic. That could you make it more specific to the to your paper?
नो सर, जुडिशरी वर्सेस लेजिस्लेचर कौन
All
सुप्रीम
right.
है.
Okay, you can all right. So you can frame it like this that uh, the supremacy, the struggle of supremacy, the struggle of supremacy between judiciary and legislature in Indian democratic scenario. Get it?
यस सर.
What you have done is that your content will probably be the same, a bit of same, but you have framed it in a way that now it will look unique to your readers, and it will gather their interest to click on your paper, right? So the impact of, sorry, the struggle of supremacy between judiciary and legislature in Indian democratic scenario.
यस सर.
Based on it, can you frame title for other papers? धीरे
जी
धीरे
सर.
आप दूसरे पेपर के लिए, ये तो इस पेपर का हमने दे दिया, जो नेक्स्ट पेपर होगा उसके लिए आप टाइटल फ्रेम कर पाएंगे?
जी सर, उसमें एक पोस्टर बनाना है.
नहीं, मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि एक और आर्टिकल जब आपको लिखने को मिलेगा या आप कभी खुद के लिए लिख रहे होंगे तो क्या आप खुद से टाइटल फ्रेम कर पाएंगे?
यस सर, कोशिश करूंगी. पर्टिकुलर टाइटल होना चाहिए, कोई
फ्रॉम
स्पेसिफिक होना.
जनरल टू पर्टिकुलर.
यस सर.
आप एक दो टाइटल ऐसे फ्रेम करें. और क्या होगा ना कि मैं तो मतलब काफी समय से लिख रहा हूँ, काफी समय से पढ़ा रहा हूँ, तो मेरे लिए आप लोग टाइटल बना रहे हो, मैं इसको रिफ्रेम करके भेज दे रहा हूँ. इट इज दैट इजी. यू गेट इट? हार्डली 5 से 10 सेकेंड सोचने को लग रहे हैं. नॉट इवन दैट. अनएबल टू फ्रेम अ टाइटल फॉर यू एंड डिलीवर इट टू यू. ये चीज आप भी कर पाओगे. when you will make it your habit when you make it will make it your habit in doing so, in getting into research, you can do this very easily. कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है टाइटल फ्रेम करना. Just that you are not in habit, you are in first year, second year, third year, fourth year or so, you are still, that is why you are taking your time. Neha,
So, so
Yes, sir.
actually, I want to, sir, I am Aishi. Actually, I want to ask you a question that currently I am writing constitutional papers of ourselves, and my
Hmm.
topic is whether the right to life also includes right to die. So, how can make it creative so the readers can attract towards it?
All right. But the right to life includes right to die. We could make it. In in Indian scenario or what scenario are talking about, that we could do. So you could make it that how right to die, how right to die will impact constitutional, sorry, fundamental right to life in Indian scenario. Because in Indian scenario, the term right to life is quite too vast, and judiciary through its judicial activism has interfered and have extended it more bit. I mean, the clean water, clean environment, right to privacy is all there in your Article 21. So, if we give right to die to a person, will this impact the provisions, the extension that is there in right to life? So that could be your creative part, and you could add it to also this will be we'll be discussing this in new dimension, because there are lots of paper on right to die and right to die and right to life, right, Arushi?
Yes, sir.
लेकिन जब अपन अपने पेपर में ये बताने की कोशिश करेंगे कि ये राइट टू डाई राइट टू लाइफ के एक्सटेंशन को इम्पैक्ट कैसे करेगा, तो ये आपका जो पोटेंशियल पार्ट होगा, और इसको आप बेहतर तरीके से अपने जो है रिसर्च में डिस्क्राइब कर पाएंगे. आई थिंक योर रिसर्च विल बी अप्रिशिएटेड अ बिट व्हेन यू डू सो.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Neha, do we have you on the board? Neha, are you there? Sweta, get back to Neha, and I think she's there or not. Let me know,
Okay,
please.
sir.
Riddhi, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hello. So, what is your title? Well,
Applicability applicability of Article 12 in current scenario.
applicability of Article 12 in current scenario. All right, this is quite a specific, but you could make it more. You can. What are the either you could keep it very simple and academic, that what are the recent amendments and recent changes in Article 12. Again, when you're talking about recent, I mean, let's say if you have written and published it on 8th of October 2023, the word recent will also be same in 2024. I mean, the word recent doesn't describe anything. It is very vague word. So you could do this, that you could compare a specific scenario that is going on, that whether Article 12 is efficient enough to involve private working sector under the writ petition, under the jurisdiction of writ petition. So doing so, you are creating a problem, and you're creating a scenario that should be alive forever. I mean, whether you are reading it in 2024, 2030, or 2050, this particular part will there be in article in your paper. और ये बाद में भी आप अगर पढ़ रहे हो तो इसका कंटेक्स्ट सेम रहेगा, क्योंकि अभी जो स्ट्रगल है वो स्टेट के लिए नहीं है. अभी जो स्ट्रगल है वो सेल्फ फंडेड इंस्टीट्यूशंस के लिए है, जो इतनी ग्रैंड हो चुकी हैं कि वहां पे फंडामेंटल राइट का वायोलेशन, ह्यूमन राइट का वायोलेशन है, और अल्टीमेटली ये डेमोक्रेसी के लिए सही नहीं है. जैसे बीसीसीआई का स्टेट के डेफिनेशन में आना, ये अपने आप में एक रिप्रेजेंटेशन है कि इंडिपेंडेंट वर्किंग बॉडीज भी स्टेट के डेफिनेशन में आए, ताकि वहां पे फंडामेंटल राइट प्रोटेक्ट करी जा सके। जब बीसीसीआई स्टेट के डेफिनेशन में आ सकता है, तो फुटबॉल फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया क्यों नहीं? और फुटबॉल फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया आ सकता है, तो ओलंपिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया क्यों नहीं? रेसलिंग फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया क्यों नहीं? और रेसलिंग फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया आ रहा है, तो मैं आप समझ पा रहे हो कि मैं किस तरफ इशारा कर रहा हूँ,
Yes, sir.
राइट? तो आपके इश्यूज, आपके पेपर करेंट सिनेरियो के साथ एक परमानेंट सोल्यूशन स्टेब्लिश कर रहे हो। आई एम श्योर कि जब आप इस सिनेरियो में बात करोगे, तो रीडर्स को कैप्चर करने को ज्यादा मिलेगा, क्योंकि आर्टिकल 12 पे इंफॉर्मेशन है। Ajay Hasia case, and then this BCI case. We have lot many cases in this particular segment, Indian Railway. तो इसमें डिफाइंड है कि सेल्फ गवर्निंग इंस्टीट्यूशंस कैसे स्टेट में आएंगी, इंस्टीट्यूशनलाइजेशन कैसे होने वाला है। बट व्हेन यू विल बी रिफ्लेक्टिंग ऑन करंट सिनेरियो जिसके लिए लोग बात कर रहे हैं, तो योर पेपर एंड योर कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ राइटिंग विल ऑलवेज बी अप्रिशिएटेड।
Yes, sir.
रोशनी,
Yes, sir.
what was your title of the paper?
Sir, the title of my video was Reforms in Manual Scavenging, Overview of Recent Development.
Come again. Reforms and
Reforms in Manual Scavenging, an Overview of Recent Development.
this is, I would say, quite specific. Reforms and something in manual scavenging and with recent development. ठीक है, एज ए जनरल टॉपिक सही है। इसमें बस एक कंटेक्स्ट सेट करना है कि आप किसके लिए बात कर रहे हो, इंडियन सिनेरियो में बात कर रहे हो, ह्यूमन राइट वायलेशन के लिए बात कर रहे हो आप, या जो है किस रेफरेंस में बात करना चाह रहे हो आप। क्योंकि अदरवाइज ये काफी ब्रॉड हो जाएगा। आई मीन इफ यू टॉकिंग अबाउट इंटायर वर्ल्ड, 15 मिनट वीडियो, 14 मिनट वीडियो इज नॉट इनफ। सो अगर इंटायर वर्ल्ड के बारे में बात कर रहे हो, तो आप ह्यूमन राइट के बारे में बात कर रहे होगे। तो इन रिगार्ड्स टू प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ ह्यूमन राइट, ये लास्ट के कुछ वर्ड।
Yes, sir. It was very specifically to India because mostly it is an Indian problem. So I thought he might as well not add the last word in India or something.
नहीं नहीं, you should add in reference to Indian scenario, or in reference to human rights violation in Indian scenario or Indian democracy. Or you can also add that how National Human Rights Commission is whether the role of National Human Rights Commission in protection of rights of manual scavengers, क्योंकि उन्होंने रोल प्ले किया है। नेशनल ह्यूमन राइट कमीशन इज ए बॉडी एस्टेब्लिश्ड बाय ह्यूमन राइट एक्ट 1996, और इसमें जो इसके पैट्रॉन हैं वो आपके चीफ जस्टिस ही हैं। सारी फंडिंग सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया से आती है, विद एडिशनल फंडिंग फ्रॉम गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एज वेल। सो इस पे आप एक झलक, क्योंकि इस पे काम इन्होंने काफी किया हुआ है, तो इस पे आप फोकस डाल सकते हो।
Yes, sir. Sir, I did include the part where social justice and empowerment had played a role in eradication of manual did not really find much on Human Rights Commission. So I did not include that bit, but I did include the part where their human rights are violated and infringement of constitutional rights is also there.
All right. So if you have included human rights violation, so you may add it in your title as well. However, this academically, given title is not there for YouTube, because in YouTube we have limited word to put it over there. So we have to make it very crisp, that it should be very attractive for YouTube videos, and it should also have a generic content, unique content. तो उसके लिए जब मुझे वीडियो मिलता है, तो मैं अकॉर्डिंगली यूट्यूब के हिसाब से उसको फ्रेम कर देता हूँ। Otherwise, your approach would be to be more academically proclaimed. The entire purpose of this session only is to make you a good researcher.
Yes, sir. Q.
Vaishnavi,
Yes, sir.
Vaishnavi, what was your title of paper?
Stages of arbitration proceeding in India.
Stages of arbitration proceedings in India. Arbitration proceedings stages.
Yes.
I mean, I'm unable to gather it. What I mean, there could be stages of mediation, वासना बातना ये सारी स्टेजेस हैं प्री मेडिएशन स्टेज पोस्ट मेडिएशन स्टेज stages of arbitration proceedings.
Yes, sir. That was the topic.
All right. Your topic is if there is any stage, I'm unable to gather it because once a written statement is there, or sorry, once a written agreement is there, people can initiate a case between themselves through arbiter tribunal, and then arbiters will be established, and then after the proceedings, they'll give arbitration award based upon the consent of the parties. So these are the thing. I mean, if you're counting it as a stage, okay. Uh, you may keep it a more like engaging because इस पे काफी ये मतलब स्पेसिफिक होने के बाद भी ये अट्रैक्शन गैदर नहीं कर रहा है. I mean, I'm dubious that whether this article will get a click. So you can make it a more interesting, keeping in the point that how arbitration proceeding is easing the burden of judiciary, or whether arbitration proceedings are unable to ease the burden of judiciary क्योंकि arbitration proceedings आपके 1996 के बाद आ गए हैं. Still there are lots of cases pending in judiciary. So what role exactly arbitration proceedings are playing? क्योंकि arbitration proceedings से rich people के लिए है. I mean, you have to invest lots of money to get a particular judgment, and even that also it is not binding. So what role exactly is playing? You can questions to your reader and you can answer based on your research, right?
Okay, sir.
Now, last I think we have Vijayta.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir, can I
Vijayta.
ask something?
Yes, please.
Actually, this was my first task, so I have submitted it already. So, do we have to make changes and submit it
Yes,
again?
yes. Kindly make changes in the title and accordingly if there is some change in the content. Because we haven't published any of the article as of yet. I was thinking to make some time to take this session. This was very important. That is why I asked the team to schedule this particular session. इम्पोर्टेंट था ये. तो इसके जितने आप सभी ने अपने टास्क सबमिट कर दिए होंगे अब तक, सबमिट कर भी दिए हैं, तो इट्स नॉट अ बिग डील टू फ्रेम एन टाइटल और कंटेंट में अकॉर्डिंगली थोड़े बहुत चेंजेस करना. And if you do so, I believe that it'll be that will obviously keep the purpose of this session alive. इससे कुछ मिलेगा सीखने को.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
विजेता, are
Sir,
you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, again, I think someone else was trying to ask question.
yes, myself, Jessica.
Yes, please.
Sir, my topic was stages of criminal proceedings in India, not that
Mhm.
Article 32. Article 32 was my doubt.
All right.
Stages of criminal proceedings in India.
Studies of criminal proceedings in India. For that, I have already told you the title. Stages of criminal proceedings in India. Based on this, we will create that the recent changes by Supreme Court in the stages of criminal proceedings in India, or something like that that you can do is that how what are the stages of criminal proceedings in India, and how it is how stages of criminal proceedings in India is not promising is not promising conviction. क्योंकि अभी भी we have only 4 or 3% of conviction rate, है ना? So I think that there are lots of article upon stages of criminal proceedings. Your approach to answer that how or why the studies of criminal proceedings in India is unable to promise a good amount of conviction, right? Because even after that, lots of criminals are there free in the market. You get it?
Okay, sir.
तो आपका अप्रोच बदलना होगा यहाँ पे. आई मीन टॉपिक इज गुड इनफ, स्पेसिफिक है, स्टेजेस की बात कर रहा है, इंडिया की बात कर रहा है, स्पेसिफिक है, क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर की बात कर रहा है, लेकिन ये टॉपिक ऑलरेडी ओवररेटेड है. लॉट्स ऑफ पीपल मस्ट हैव पुट ऑन देयर कमेंट्स और देयर व्यूज ऑन इट, but still we have limited write-ups on why it is not promising conviction. You can go through the data of conviction rate, and you can also write it that only this percent of criminals are being convicted. What about other, and why they are not being convicted? Do we need any changes in this stages? What are the changes proposed by Supreme Court of India, and how we are proceeding ahead? So this should be your purpose. Vijayita.
Yes, sir.
So yes, what I mean, you haven't been granted in topic because I was allotted a mentor, and I'm a very lazy person. After this session, you may choose a topic of your interest and may start writing upon it. Do send your article to me so that we may approve it. And thereafter, I think that lots of things are now clear with you, right?
Yes, sir. I didn't get any topics yet, so I can choose myself, right?
Yes, you can choose your topic and start writing.
Yeah.
Before that, get it approved. Adit, we are coming back to you. Uh, yes, you may do so. There is no problem. I mean, we haven't started yet, so I think that this session would be helpful for you, right?
Yes, sir, of course. It was so helpful and informative. And what is the deadline for submitting these articles?
I mean, when I talk about work, I keep it at the ease of doer, but still take a reasonable time, 2 or 3 days
Okay,
at max, to complete an article because that is what it deserves. It doesn't deserve 1 month of your time.
okay. So I have to write 2 articles, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir. I got it. Thank you.
Okay, all the best. And Adit, yes.
Good morning, sir. This is Aditya Gautam, and
Hmm.
sir, sorry for joining so late, but I was engaged in some work. Sir, to be there, I want to ask, we are discussing about the our topics of the articles, na, which we have made on videos. So, sir, my topic was Women Reservation Bill 2023, recent developments in India. So, how can we precise it?
I think that we have already discussed upon this topic. I think someone else was also with this topic. Do we have that person here who has similar topic?
So I took it.
All right, Diksha. See, Diksha has this topic, and I have explained a bit to Diksha that how to proceed ahead with it. I mean, I can tell you the specific part, but even that you won't be able to continue with this topic because she already has it.
Uh,
Uh,
Sir, sorry for disturbing. Sir, but I have a specific area in this topic also, with it, which is quota in quota. Like there's a caste reservation in this women reservation bill, according to the SCs, STs, and not for the OBCs to be precise. So, can I go to that part, or should I opt for another topic?
I think that leave it all to Diksha. Let's see her research work that how she proceeds ahead with it. I think that you could choose another topic. If you researched upon it, you can write an article or submit it to us. That will be there. But let Diksha work upon it. Your topics will be. I mean, you can write about feminist jurisprudence, or you can write about discriminations in the personal laws, uh, discrimination against women in Indian personal laws. So. you could choose this topic for your research, or how a woman shall counter or protect herself from being discriminated in Indian patriarchal society. So you could also write an article from the feminist point of view, so as to highlight the problems and issues that women are facing nowadays, and I think that that will give a new dimension to your research.
Okay, sir. So I have to go with this topic, and I have to write two or one research. Topic.
That is upon you. You can
Okay.
choose one, or you can choose both of them.
Okay. So anything else I have missed in the earlier classes in the earlier times? So
You have missed quite a lot. I think Sweta will be sharing this recording once it is uploaded on the portal. She'll be sharing this recording in the intern group. You may go
okay.
ahead with it. Also, I'll publish the content on LinkedIn. I believe that people will express your reviews about the session and motivate your colleagues to be part of into legal fraternity, because we, as you see, we try really hard, and we are in the domain that actually help students get out of their comfort zone and work upon the professional development program. So all the best to you people. I hope that once or again and again you will be in terms of the week, which in terms of the week means that you have worked upon it, and your work has been authorized and has been appreciated by our team. And I believe that you will have a better future. We'll have one more session or few more sessions in the next week. Till then, all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir.